Well, hello there, it's Beards and Bangers, and today I'm going to look at a new project that I've got. Yes, another one. I know I said I'm reducing cars, but if you think about what I've got, this is going to kind of make sense. We'll do a channel update fairly soon, just to let you know where I am at with the cars, but things are beginning to sell. The V8 went in the week. Penny went this morning. Husley, obviously I've got Poseidon sitting in there. Husley, I'm just debating with Austin what to do with it. I mean, I love that car, but it probably has got to go, but maybe not, I don't know. But I've no longer got a car that's a bit rough around the edges that I can just chuck stuff in and not worry about it. So I managed to find a cheap German car. So yes, I had bought another BMW. I'll spin the camera around. So I've got an E91. So E90 or E9X was the successor to the E46. E90 was the saloon, E91 the Tourer, E92 the convertible, E93 or E94 was the coupe. Might have got that slightly wrong, but I'm only concerned with saloons and estates for this particular model. So yeah, this is my latest semi-project. There's a few bits which I'll show you what I'll do, but it's not really going to feature that heavily on the channel. It's mainly going to be used as a shipping and lugging stuff around car. It's got some bits on it that I don't like. I've actually already, this is letting you into YouTube secrets, I've already filmed a clip because I happened to be doing it earlier when I've changed the wheels. So I'll show you the wheels that were on the car. You'll see them in a clip in a while, but I've put these on after that. So, but yeah, it's got a few. It was cheap. It's higher mileage. So it's a 330D, so it's actually a diesel, this one. Sorry Joseph, but it's very economical but also very, very powerful. It does shift. It's an auto, so it's God, how many autos have I had since I've been in YouTube? 2, 3, so it's my second or third auto. It's got, let's have a little look around it. So we'll look under the bonnet in a sec. So yeah, front bumper, need to do a bit of paint correction there, but I'm not too worried about that. Kidney grills have been changed, these kind of matte black ones, so they do need to, that is one thing I will do, because I really don't like those. I've already got a badge on order. I don't like the black and white badge. I'd rather have the correct badge there, and they're readily available, not that expensive, so that's already on order. So yeah, going to get the front bumper cleaned up, get those kidney grills gone and replaced with the correct so yeah, black slats, but it should be chrome round the edge, and change that badge. Headlights, yeah, the headlights have gone. They really are quite scuffed up, so gonna try sanding them back with sort of 2,000 or 3,000 grit wet sandpaper, and then lacquer them. We'll see if that works. If not, it'll be a Facebook Marketplace job to replace them. The wheels are the wheels that you'll see in a clip in a moment. Bit out of sync here were these. So these are 19-inch aftermarket alloys. They're not BMW alloys at all. You can really see the offset on them, so you've got a massive stagger. Obviously the rear tyres are there and the front tyres are nearest me, but one of the, I think it's that one there, is cracked. And that one is leaking air because of it. So I don't like this style of alloy. They do crack very easily. Yeah, I'd rather have something. It doesn't need to look, you know, wild and wacky. So yeah, put these ones on. So originally these were going to go on my 330 Ci, but they're not wide enough. They haven't got the right offset. So on this car, excuse me, they do actually work. And they work well. We'll have a little look at the boot while we're here. Rust patch to treat there. So I've already put some Genelite on that just to kill that rust, but I'll sand that right back. I've oversprayed the Genelite a little bit, but that should wipe off with some panel wipe. We'll sand it back, put some more Genelite on, etch primer, colour, lacquer, keep that under control. Shopping hatch, hydraulics, don't work. So that's something that needs to be looked at. Obviously there's no obvious place where gas struts have been taken out. I'm guessing this mechanism, I have to use my elbow, but this mechanism here has lost some hydraulic capability. I mean, it's fine just dropping something in the boot, but to be honest, even on ZT75s and these, I've had 3 Series Tourings before. I never really use the shopping hatch, to be honest. The only thing shopping hatches are really handy for is if you've got loads of alloy wheels in the boot and you're worried that one's going to roll out when you open the main tailgate, you can open the shopping hatch and move it back and just keep it out of the way so it doesn't drop out. It's on a private plate. Don't know how I feel about that. Obviously it costs 80 quid to take a private plate off a car. I don't really want to spend that much on this car other than stuff that I can get second hand. I will get a new, but badges are important. The wheels on this don't have to look perfect, but I do like badges to look good because that just really upsets me, and you are going to be using this tailgate quite a lot. So we'll just open the boot up, excuse the laundry, and a friend of mine very kindly gave me some classical CDs that his late aunt left behind. She's no longer with us, sadly. So yeah, so there's no spare wheel. I can lift that up, there's nothing heavy on there. Yes, you've got no spare wheel. I put a couple of cans of rad weld in there, tyre weld, just in case there's a puncture. The aftermarket alloys do have run flats. I don't like run flats. I think they're a pain. But yeah, so yeah, decent. But that's half the reason for getting it. It's a car that can be thrashed around because it's not the cleanest, but it's a tourer. We had these seats down yesterday, managed to get 2.5, 3 sets of wheels in with tyres on, which takes up a lot of space, so that's good. Load cover's missing. I have actually ordered a second-hand load cover off eBay, 60 quid. It's fine. The F31, which is the successor to these, you had a 2-piece load cover. You had a load guard that went up as one piece, and then you had a load cover or parcel shelf as a second piece, whereas the E91, similar to the 75 and ZT, you've got one piece that just clips in there. People take them off. They're obviously quite desirable, but having gone on eBay this morning and looked at how much they are, they don't fetch that much, so they can't be that desirable. But yeah, bits like that. There's obviously some trim missing around there, handles missing there. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, good boot. You've got first aid kit cubby there. You've got a little area there to put things in, which is handy with the net. You've got kind of elasticy latching points there. You've got fixing eyes down there, you've got fixing eyes there, you've got a 12-volt socket. Obviously you've got the little piece up there where the load guard will clip into if I'm using it. It's mainly to cover the boot up, so if I've got stuff in the boot, people can't see it. But yeah, a bit filthy. I will give it a clean up because I've got to sit in the car. But yeah, I'm not going to be. You won't be seeing this at shows, and I am hoping to go to my first first German car show with my 330 Ci fairly soon. In the back, no floor mats. We'll get those sorted out, but leather seats just needs a bit of a clean up. Shut that properly. Haven't quite finished actually outside yet, have we? So the roof has been either spray painted or wrapped badly in this black. So it's contrasting roof. I'm not going to do anything with it. It'll cost money. I don't need to spend that money. I don't like it, but I'll have to put up with it. One thing I may well do though is just get this top seal changed, because that's missing there, so you're going to get water. You can see there was silver. There's a little bit of bubbling there, so we'll just protect that. We'll treat that. Get a new one of these. That should just clip in to there, just to protect that corner, just to keep the car going for as long as possible. Yeah, mirrors. I'm not sure what the mirrors should be, but they're kind of in the same matte faded black as the roof. Don't really like it, I have to be honest. Yeah, obviously floor mats will make things a lot better. We'll have a quick look under the bonnet, because that does need some attention. Yeah, so the engine cover's cracked. The engine's kind of misted with oil. I suspect So I've got an EGR blanket in the back of this car, so I suspect it's had cone air filters and such like, breathing oil all over the place. Someone's put rab weld in it. If the head gasket has gone or is going, we'll deal with it, but it's not overheating. With these, you haven't got a temperature gauge, you get an overheat message on the dashboard. But yeah, well, the car was very cheap, so if it needs something like that doing, I'll do it, because it's these 3 litre straight six diesels are good engines. They're you know, they're seriously torquey, very fun to drive. But yeah, new engine cover would be nice. Obviously, we'll monitor that coolant situation. So there's like a gold fleck in it, so something's happened down the way, but it's not overheating. The oil isn't mayonnaisey. We can check it. Always hard to get out. Does need a good service, I think, though. So we'll do that as a matter of course. Yeah, oil change, filter change, coolant flush, just to really make sure the engine's going to last. Because, you know, 150,000 miles. Yeah, it's a high mileage car, but for an engine like this, it's not high mileage at all. But yeah, canister oil filter there. But yeah, I'll get it up in the air at some point and have a little look under the car as well. See what it's like under there. Those kidney grills have got to go. But yeah, if we can get a cheap engine cover from somewhere, I'll do it, because it will make that look a bit nicer. That's just, yeah, it just offends me. And I'm not spending lots of money on the car. I'm not going to spend lots of money on the car, but little things like that can be acquired second hand, I will do. Jumping in, we got our typical BMW instrument cluster with we've got our economy gauge, obviously no temperature gauge. That's the key thing that's missing. We have got the kind of first iteration of the iDrive. So if I haven't got the key, where is the key? So one of these where the key is one of those, and it just slots in here. And I have got some classical music on, which I'll turn right down. Yeah, so this obviously it's got FM, that's working. CD player works. It's kind of an inbuilt CD player. Air conditioning actually works really well, although it did stink. So I've done same as I've done with Derek the other day, done the Auto Glim aircon sanitizer. It does smell a lot better in here. You get that nasty kind of stagnant water smell from the aircon. That's now sorted, because it's got that sanitizer run through it. But the aircon blows really cold. It blows hot as well. I've had it on hot, and that works absolutely fine. Yeah, but the iDrive, so I've got an error message. So the date and time not being set actually throws up an error message. Very German. You must set date and time so you can be efficient. So I'm trying to work out how to do that. The voice control function doesn't seem to pick up my voice. So whether the microphones have been disconnected at some point, I don't know. But I'm hoping that either AJF's machine code reader or you know, programmer thing, or the other BMW specialist in Aylesbury, their machines can get the time and date set, or like someone can show me how to set the time and date, or perhaps someone who's watching it can tell me in the comments how to set the time and date, because I can't work it out, and I will. But if someone wants to give me a shortcut, that'd be really good. But yeah, there we are. That's the latest mini project. So but it's really going to be a car to get me from A to B, to lug car parts around. I'm always, you know, I've got the Poseidon's got lovely seats, even though they're going to be changed. Husley's pretty clean inside. I don't really want to be sort of chucking tyres and stuff in, as I have been doing. I did use Biomorphic for that purpose. There's Biomorphic over there. That's a friend and subscriber's car there, which we won't dwell on, because we might show you that in a video at some point. But yeah, Biomorphic's going to be going off the road pretty soon and be having a lot of work done, so I'm not going to be chucking and getting new seats and a new interior, so not going to be chucking wheels and parts in her again. So that's really the reason for getting that. It's just a car to thrash around in, drive around sensibly, that means. Yeah, do the. I'm not going to put that clip in other wheels. I've shown you the old wheels. I've shown you the new wheels. So if you're expecting a clip of me changing wheels, haven't actually filmed that. So it was me going, I don't like those wheels, I'm going to change them now. And that was it. So saves me editing too much. Yeah, car to thrash around in, lug people around in, lug parts around in, go shopping in, rather than using Poseidon, which could get scratched in a public car park. Obviously Diana, I've been using Diana, the ZTT, which is another tourer. I don't need another ZT. And the other reason for getting this car is it may be that a vehicle that's capable of towing may be required in the future. Don't know. Nothing, that's not a hint. I'm not saying going to get a trailer or anything like that. But a 3-litre diesel, this setup will tow a lot better than a 75 or a ZT. So that's it's sort of future proofing in mind. Is having a vehicle that's capable of towing. Obviously, I wouldn't tow until the engine's been thoroughly serviced and any problems ironed out, and the gearbox had its oil changed as well. That's one thing I didn't point out. It is an automatic. I did say it earlier, but yeah, it is an automatic. It's got drive, sports and manual, so it's like a 3-way automatic gearbox, which is good. And yeah, for an engine like that, they're not revvy units at all, so you don't really need a manual, although it's probably more fun to drive. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I've done a couple of 100 miles in it now, I guess, and I'm pleased with it. Yeah, had it 2 weeks, but it's the first time I've really had a chance to get a decent video made of him or her. Haven't christened this car. You know me, I like to name the cars. Haven't decided whether this is a male or female car or what its name is yet, but maybe someone will give me some help with that. So for now, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe and share. A couple of BMWs on the fleet and on the channel now, so if you are a BMW fan, please do subscribe. You're watching my stuff for the first time. Do not worry, MG Rover fans, I've still got enough MG Rover product to serve several families, let alone one person on their own. So there's still plenty of MG Rover content coming. But yeah, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you again very soon on the next episode of Beards and Bangers. Goodbye.